Hey, this is Brian, the main contributor to the Smart Connections Obsidian plugin, and I'm about to go through the different GitHub issues that I have been unable to respond to. It takes a lot of time to read through the issues and formulate a good response, so I'm hoping that by recording my process, you can see what I'm thinking as I'm coming up with the response, and hopefully that will provide you with more insights on what the future of smart connections look like, and also answer whatever questions it is that you had in the issue itself. Thanks for watching, and let's get started. Okay, issue 131. That's weird. Is this still an issue? If so, please reopen. I have not seen that one before. There's a lot of possibilities what that could be, but they never followed up, so I'm going to close this for now. Okay, copy all messages button. So this, I think I'm going to close this with a mention of the chat history file. So, so closing because you can now open the chat history to have access to all of the messages. Okay, so issue 148, expanding support for more file types. Okay, PDF support. This is a very important one. A lot of people keep PDFs in their Vault. So let's do a quick YouTube search. Now, this isn't like a direct compatibility, and I should mention that this could probably be handled by a smart chunk adapter. So if somebody, people have pointed out, like there's these different OCR, platforms. I've kind of been waiting just for, the LLMs to better handle PDF directly. But let's go. I have a video for this. So what you can do is you can summarize or use like it could be a summary. It doesn't have to be a summary. You could tell GPT to extract the full text. So PDF. So I'm going to edit this and move it to JSBrains. So let's go PDF adapter in smart chunks. And, so in the meantime, check out this video for how the Smart Connect GPT can help create the notes that semantically represent the PDF such that it's discoverable smart connections. Okay, I'm going to transfer that. Okay, next. This issue number 150. So add footnotes. Issue 69. This is familiar. I think we just addressed this earlier. Okay. So these are not quite footnotes, but it's a step in that direction. I'm going to close out the existing issue. Closing this for what's addressed in number 69. Okay, so if a better like UI or UX, I mean, I know the footnotes UX is highly desirable. I played around with that. Like you probably like without reworking a lot of the back end, the best way to achieve it would probably be with some sort of system prompt. And when I was initially testing that out, which was admittedly on models that were quite inferior to what we're having access to now, basically the footnote generation just wasn't reliable, so I did not continue to pursue that direction. This is like looking into the future a little bit. Smart Chat is eventually going to become its own companion plugin to Smart Connections. Basically, I want to keep Smart Connections like hyper focused on implementing a smart environment, which enables you to semantically access your notes for maximizing your alignment, which I think is the first step to personal or individual empowerment with these tools. So now, so why am I bringing up Smart Chat becoming a companion plugin, which may not happen until the end of the year. I've got a lot on my plate right now and a lot of more high priority things, but the reason is for something like this. So like while the current Smart Chat is highly influenced from a design standpoint by ChatGPT, there's plenty of other great UI or UX design choices that can be implemented, and I think it would be a misstep to try to make the one Smart Chat plugin or companion plugin be able to handle all of these various UI or UX components. So in that case, I would love to encourage other developers to create their own Smart Chat companion plugin that might implement the chat UI in a new, novel, or just a way that they've experienced somewhere else and they really liked it. This way, like I can focus on what I see are the core features. Like I said, focus on making sure Smart Connections implements the best smart environment that's most accessible, not only to you as the user, but to other developers. Because if you've been following along, there's a lot of nuance and a lot of like small edge cases that have been learned through this project, and I've done my best to handle as many of these as possible. And I think that it would be a disservice to everyone in the open source community if other developers were having to repeat the same lessons and like relearn the same things that I've learned through this project. So that's why I'm making all of the components as accessible as possible through open source. And then even, for companion plugins, I'm in the process of creating a smart bridge, is like what the current project name is, which would enable another companion plugin, for example, the Smart Connections Visualizer, to get access to the smart environment and some other utilities that just make it easy so that that smart environment can be used to maximize the developer, in this case Evan's time, creating amazing visualizations for the for his companion plugin, the Smart Connections Visualizer. So in short, there's plenty of great user interfaces that I think we can add. I'm not opposed to adding, or improving the Smart Chat, but I definitely think that it's important to consider whether or not those additions are best for the current plugin or whether they should be implemented elsewhere, for example, in a companion plugin. Okay, so I need to go plug in, and I will catch you in the next video.